Hi, I'm Keith Burley, producer of the Reef Aquarium DVD, a setup and maintenance guide, here to test the system using the all-in-one BioPellets in a next Reef reactor. This system claims to help reduce nitrates and phosphates in your tank while using only one media and one reactor. Phosphates and nitrates are two constant parameters that have to be kept in check if you are to have a successful reef tank. Phosphates will actually inhibit coral growth if the numbers get too high. With the all-in-one BioPellets, waste products from the water are converted into bacteria. These new all-in-one BioPellets remove about 5 times more nitrates and about 10 to 20 times more phosphates than regular BioPellets. This helps keep the aquarium water clean. All-in-one BioPellets are made of a biologically degradable substance you don't have to discard once it's exhausted like other GFO products. This all-in-one media is consumed over time by probiotic bacteria that colonize the media. All you have to do is simply top off the reactor when it gets low. Before we plug in our all-in-one BioPellets reactor, let's check our nitrates and phosphates in the demo tank behind me. The nitrates look to be about 1, and the phosphates are 0.30. The phosphates in my demo tank have always tended to run a little bit high. BioPellets start to work in about 1 to 4 weeks, so we will come back in a few weeks to see how this system affects the nitrates and phosphates in our demo tank. The manufacturer recommends soaking all-in-one BioPellets for a period of 24 hours in salt or tank water before use in your reactor. This will ensure more uniform tumbling once added to the reactor. I've seen that the all-in-one BioPellets tumble better after time in the reactor. All-in-one BioPellets are heavier than previous version NP BioPellets, and they require a higher flow rate to tumble the media. For example, a 185-gallon tank with a fluidized filter containing 2 liters of all-in-one BioPellets will require a minimal flow-through rate of just over 500 gallons per hour. However, you don't want too high a flow rate as the BioPellets start to break apart. This will cause little pieces of BioPellets to break off and into your tank and sump. These little pieces are not nearly as beneficial to your aquarium setup and can settle on your sump or tank bottom. Too little flow rate and you won't get the proper tumbling action. You want a gentle tumbling action that will not cause the pellets to break apart, yet still cause the media to constantly mix. The Lifeguard Quiet One 3000 I think is a nice choice for the setup. It has a 720 gallon per hour flow rate, but it also has this dial here on the front that will allow us to reduce or increase the flow rate, thus giving us more control. It's always best to start with a pump that is too strong, as you could always dial it down by a valve or in this case a setting on the pump. If you get a pump that's too weak, you won't get the tumbling action that you want. The reactor we are using here is the Next Reef SMR1, or the smaller of the Next Reef reactors. The only reason I didn't go for the larger size is that I have my sump and plumbing under my main tank, so I need to save space. The reason that I like this reactor from Next Reef is that it is so dark it is difficult for light to get in. If light has trouble getting in, then algae will find it tougher to grow in the reactor. Okay, so your reactor is going great, but what about the bacteria that you're now creating in your reactor? Aren't there bacteria going into my tank? Yes, but keep in mind these are basically good bacteria as they eat nitrate and phosphate. However, there is too much of a good thing, so what I like to do is put the output of the reactor that has my all-in-one BioPellets and place it next to the intake of the protein skimmer. This way the excess bacteria gets skimmed out of the water. Also, this helps to skim fine particles of BioPellet media that might break off due to over-tumbling. Some people choose to put a filter sock over the output of the reactor hose and collect any excess particles and bacteria this way.